Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Endless Space 2. We see another faction. We don't know their name. We know they have the most points. But that's okay. Because the rules are made up and the points don't matter, do they? Alright, even though the points don't matter, we're still sending a settler ship over to Decky. We're going to try to claim that place before they do. Take it for the Unity of Terra. We're getting titanium, we're getting hyperium, and we have a source of adamantium. And if we can get Belel, we'll have a source of antimatter as well. So we're looking pretty good. You know what? Let's... Apparently curiosity revealed is not enough to get actual favor. So yeah, we'll slap a little bit of influence on there to keep the favor flowing. All right, who doesn't have anything? Oh, yes. This patrol ship. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. It is now patrol 3. 164 on both attack and defense. 2,000 health. But most importantly, this probe recharges every turn now, which is kind of a big deal. All right. There's a place we can observe over here in Rosalis. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Not that I care too much about the Pestis. I don't know if they're doing much for me. But they got 11 ships here. They don't have much strength, the ships themselves. Anyway. Hey. Check this out. It's on your large ice planet. Oh my goodness, McGracious. It's Red Sang. A red spice derived from a lichen that thrives on coral reefs but can be found anywhere there are traces of water. Neat. Gives food. Pretty nice. It's a brand new luxury resource. First time we've seen it in action. All right. Let's get you... Probably heading back home now. I don't want you to attack them. I'm probably going to want to destroy those pirates at some point. But before that happens, Terra and the rest of Sol have a lot of work to do. I mean, I have ships I want to build, actual fighters, you know, with 295 attack and 200 defense too. Individual ones could probably destroy these knives. Oh, that's a sword. Oh, that's way stronger. That's a medium ship. How the heck do they have medium ships already? Do you have medium ships already? Cleaner, they do. What in the world? That's nuts. All right, well, that's good to know. A little intimidating, gonna be real. Means you probably have medium ships too. I doubt the other major faction does, although I could be wrong. Population growth in Ying? Excellent. Ying is, as of right this second, our newest planet. They're working on Xeno Industrial right now. But Decky is going to be our newest planet here very soon. And down the wormhole, they get ready to go. No? You only have 4 movement points. It's your fault, Bodkin. Our settler has a ton of movement points. Alright, well, since you get a new probe every turn, let's go ahead and launch one kind of like northeast, which is not actually a direction, but, you know, it's a direction like. And while you do that, we'll head to Ying and find out what those other things to discover are, since we kind of can do it for free at this point. I mean, every turn. Come on. If I had multiple patrol ships, I could actually get multiple ones doing that at the same time, but I don't, so I can't. I think I'd probably have a better time against the pirates. They're just popping out bodkins, which are fairly weak. Some are stronger than others, but they probably have been upgraded. Xeno Industrial Infrastructure done in Ying. It's beautiful. Love it. All right, zip on down, boys. And zoop. And they're here. Okay. Let us claim Decky 4, the barren planet. Strong magnetic field. People are going to hate living here. Oh, people are going to hate living here a lot. I mean, look at that. Fantastic science potential. But other than that, this planet kind of sucks. Okay, throw our influence, throw our weight behind it, try to get it done as quickly as possible. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this one though. Behemoth Song and a volcano. What is this, an ice planet? That could be good. The desert planet, not much. The ice planet though, Decky 3. We're working on neural robotics right now, which will allow us to get adamantium. And predictive logistics, which will help industry, which is always a good thing. All right, well, now we got you. Not much. Go ahead and defend this area anyway. We have a bottleneck here. So we're going to want to respect it and protect it, you know? Should probably expand Tibicena as well. Don't know about this one. I mean, we can. What is that? A red dwarf. Good chance of harboring cold planets. Blue star. Good chance of hot planets. Decky? It's a binary. Good chance of hot planets. Nifty. Sol. Sol is a yellow star. Also a good chance of hot planets. Xeno industrial infrastructure is done in Trader's Reach. They're going to work on the Miners Union next. However, we can afford to modernize them. Let's do that first. Yeah. All right, get you to level 2. That'll be great. How's our market looking? We're out of spuds. That's okay. Hyperium prices, wow, Hyperium and Titanium prices are dropping, probably because there's a lot of them on the market. I mean, there's twice as many of them as there are antimatter and adamantium. Luxuries are all over the place. What in the world is going on over here? Deciduous trees are up, although they're dropping. Super spuds are actually surprisingly high in price right now, too. Eden incense and red sang are cheap. All right. Like, anything else interesting? No, just the heroes and stuff, which we can't use right now. All right. Let's go ahead and do some more exploring over here in Ying, sorry. Ying 4, what you got? This is a life form curiosity. Oh, right. Before I could do that, I actually have to go to Ying and say, stop doing it as part of this. There. Now don't launch the probe. Okay. Now I can do it. Actually, there's a ruins here. And this one is life forms and a subterranean curiosity, so probably strategics from that. But we haven't colonized the planet yet, so I'd have no rush. Life form is more super spuds. Hot diggity dang. An average deposit of them, too. All right, sit still. Don't do anything yet. Okay. Ooh, that was a sound. What just happened? Dorado has titanium on it. Oh, okay, Ghost of Machine. There are ruins in the star system, blah, blah, blah. However, you could also try to put the effort into understanding the mysteries. It was successful. 10 dust on all systems for 15 turns. Okay, it's a dust duplicator. The original motes of some special sort of dust are long gone, but the blueprints and settings should allow you to a few profitable years. Nice. Mind Matters. A brilliant inventor from the Trader's Reach system has created a wondrous piece of technology, a neural device that allows one to temporarily control the thoughts and actions of another. Unfortunately, the inventor, only created one, and he apparently passed away. Shortly after testing it for the first time. Here's a bit of a hullabaloo over what to do with the device. Well, the ecologists want us to destroy it. People are calling for it to be destroyed. A potentially mass reproducible device that violates every personal liberty known to sentient life. Perhaps not the best for your empire. Yes. But it only gives us approval on Trader's Reach itself. Alternatively, you could confiscate it. Technology so potent should be put to good use, not destroyed. As long as powerful technology stays in the hands of the trustworthy, it's acceptable. Right? Double experience on heroes. Ooh, we level up Petra much faster. And military ideology likes this, of course. We're going to confiscate it. Petra is a scientist after all, would probably appreciate that, let's be real. Ooh, Horatio discovered the Academy. So this is the Academy that makes the heroes. Now that the Academy has been discovered, this bar here is going to fill up, and once it's filled up all the way, we get a new hero. What type of hero depends on how these bars below it fill up. So Seekers for science, Guardians for warfare, Overseers for system-wide resources and fleet development, and Counselors for diplomacy. So depending on what we do, we'll determine which of these bars and how they fill up. It's a likelihood of getting that hero, not a guarantee. So that's all well and good. Trader's Reach is now level 2. More modernized than ever, as you would expect. I don't want to put an exoscience station here. That doesn't help us. They're ecstatic. They're super happy. I don't need to do anything with them right now. Ah, this just ended. So, we get our 5 science back. Cool. Alright, good stuff. Time for more discoveries. Check out what else is on Ying 4. Come on, baby. Give me Jade Onyx. Ooh, a new resource deposit. Sweet. It's average. Gives more dust on trade routes. And more industry and approval per person. Nice. That's going to be excellent. We're actually going to get 2 resources on this planet. 3, because we also have adamantium here. Ooh, this is a good planet to get. Good system, I should say. System's lucking out for us. It's putting out for us. Our robotics takes so long. I'm wondering if I made a mistake. Maybe shot for the moon. Little too close to the sun, though. Okay, Ying 2. What's in these ruins? Kessler syndrome. It's an anomaly, a negative anomaly. Ugh. Planet is full of drifting debris. Ugh. Okay. Well, that hurts all of the things on the planet, but we also found this. The analytical engine is a unique improvement. Thought to rely on quantum entanglement effects for its function, the analytical engine is a vast, one-off piece of endless technology the size of a small town. Utilizing remote sensors on expedition vessels, the engine somehow instantaneously extracts valuable dust production data from any explored curiosity sites, supplementing dust production in the system where the engine resides. So 3 dust per curiosity discovered on the system. In the midst of a small asteroid belt, your scouts discover a unique crystalline building. Fractal-like lattice whose sheer intricacy boggles the mind. As your probe stops to further gather a tiny sample, a massive chunk crumbles off, rotating slowly in space. Has some very strange properties. Some sort of weak directional resonance, like a needle in an undetectable magnetic field. Your scientists have never seen anything like it. Fleet has its orders, of course, but you wonder if diverting your mission to seek out the source could prove profitable. Send a fleet to the quest marker. With your scientists baffled, it's too good of a chance to learn something potentially revolutionary. Even if it's out of the way, orbiting the asteroid field is a smart choice. 30 titanium worth of smart choice. Where is it? I guess I gotta go to the quest thing and highlight it. Okay. I can't even see this spot. Ugh. I guess maybe I can send a probe up there and see if there's a way to get there. If we're lucky, there's going to be a wormhole somewhere where we can get to it. Why would we have ships up here? Whatever. Oh, what's this tiny ship doing? Oh, it's heading down here. I'm gonna give them some more food here in old Decky. 12 turns to go. Sweet. Speaking of turns to go, how's Horna doing? 4 more turns for the praise. Okay, we're working on it. So we're done exploring here, yes. Let's launch a probe up this way. Please and thank you. Don't know if we're gonna find anything there, but the only way to find out is to try. Okay, the Galactic Supermarket, pretty much done. I'm going to spend some influence to get that done more quickly. Very cool. Trader's Reach. You're not really full on population, so I don't feel an urge to colonize. Here, I should have an urge to colonize. Oh my goodness. We need to get people moving elsewhere. All right, when we can afford to, I'm gonna pay to colonize another planet here on Sol. It's not doing too well. All right. Okay, it's gonna take a couple turns to get there. Once it does, though, it should be good. Intergalactic Supermarket. We're at 373 dust per turn. Extra dust per system level, so we're getting 100 dust from that. Because we're system level 2 here, which is great. Oh, you have to choose where to put this. Interesting. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 anomalies here. Trader's Reach has 3, so probably not. Ying has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. Maybe more hiding. All right, yeah, it's got to go to Ying. Okay. Not right away. There's no huge rush on this. We're going to be able to build it no matter what. But I want it. When did we get 1,200? Oh, you know, wait, maybe we got extra from what we built. I don't know. Give it another couple turns. We should be able to get on these colonies, but we got to get on them. All right. I guess head back down this way. I want to meet these guys. Maybe we'll even be a little bit of a shit to them. We'll see. Undecided. Hey, why don't you two merge together? It'll make you move more slowly, which is not great. Kind of makes me regret my decision, but only kind of. Okay, we should be able to comfortably sit around 1 point something K dust for a while. Military ships are getting cheaper. Nobody's putting any on the market, so it doesn't matter. There's a new hero. I don't have the technology to see who it is. Holy crap, look at adamantium and antimatter go up. Good lord. Ugh. Gross. Alright. Well, let's see. We want this park for sure, especially since this place, it's extra effects on devoted or loyal. Devoted and loyal is over here in Empire approval. We're loyal right now. We're on the cusp of being devoted, but that's an additional to the effects we already get from it. So basically it's just a boost to what you already get. And apparently you also get 25 approval for 20 turns. Interesting. Could buy another settler. Do I want to do that? Maybe. How good is Tibicena? It's a snow planet. Ugh, that'd be awful. What about Alhena? Got a boreal planet here. And a steppe planet. I don't know, man. Let's get the science done. We'll focus on that priority first. We can spend to get this done now, and I think I want to do that. I want the adamantium production, plus just a new building. New event, call a spaceman a spaceman. On some of your systems, an antiquated classification scheme used to categorize minor civilization citizens has a religious community up in arms. Oh, really? The classification system is mostly meaningless at this point, but to officially accede to the protesters' demands would be a small bureaucratic nightmare. If we ignore it, everyone gets 10 minus happiness for 10 turns, but if we change, we lose production. Oh, that hurts. Sometimes words have to change with the times too. It'll be a logistical nightmare, but the switch will be welcomed by all. Or, ruling requires a firm hand. In times like these, the people need to realize that there are greater threats to the empire than linguistics. Your bag, please. Your system, Ying, has been selected as the host venue for a major diplomatic summit. In the coming months, all eyes will be on you. Watchdog groups across the galaxy will be monitoring Ying's infrastructure, stability, and security in preparation for the summit. Make sure the event goes off without a hitch. You may find surprising new opportunities to open up for your empire. 10 turns, keep clear of enemy ships. I mean, that should be doable. There are hardly any enemies right now, so Soul will drop to 67. Means we'll drop down to Content. But Trader's Reach and Ying should be, for the most part, okay. I don't want to lose production. So we're going to do this one. I mean, we lose a little bit here when they drop to Content. I could bring it right back with infinite supermarkets. I don't really want to buy that right now, but I could. That's the important part. I totally could buy it. Let's see. How many turns would it take to get this university done? Only 34. Well, only 12? Yeah, let's do that. It'll give more production. And then let's get some of these people on a different planet. Sol 2 should give us happiness per person. We got 2 +1s and 1 -1. Yeah, put them on Sol 2. Go ahead and buy it. Down to 37 bucks. That's fine. Ying! All right. Good stuff. Yeah, more population on Trader's Reach. Okay. Trader's Reach just has humans on it. Can't really get anything else right now. Okay. Like I said, let's come now over here and be a bit of a shit. Oh, damn it. They landed on Alhena now, too. They have a full outpost here at this point. You know what? I'm going to go over to Alhena and I'm going to meet them and maybe blockade them and take away this planet. It's going to piss them off, but I want some of this system. I need a foothold here. Got 6 turns before this colony's ready to go. Okay, we have a savannah now on Sol.
There are some among us who doubt your intellectual chops. Please, prove them wrong.
Well, now we know who they are. They're the Sophons. They're nerds. Curious, peace-loving race whose highest ideals are found in scientific knowledge and technological advancement. They get big science bonuses. All right. Good. Outpost alert on Decky. Excuse you? Well, ours is going to be done in 4 turns. We don't have the manpower to absorb from opponent's outpost, but if they use that on us, I'm going to be very mad. Head over to Alhena. We're going to stop this outpost from growing. Who is that? Those are just pirates. Okay, I shouldn't have to be too worried about those pirates. Okay, Sol. Okay, they already moved a human there. That's fine. As long as someone moves there, they're happy again. See, that had positive effects. Okay. I kind of want to build a support ship. Or an escort ship. But if I wait one more turn, I'll get neural robotics. And I will be able to buy the Corvette. Or at least I should be able to. The Corvette's not game-changing, though. Neurorobotics, predictive logistics, extra industry per planet. Per planet. Industrial zones, that's another planetary improvement, kind of like the science one. For production, gives extra on hot planets, and now we can exploit adamantium. We have a lot of diplomacy over there to the right. Including a new minor civilization. I'm not going to spend 44 turns on crust engineering right now. I'll do planetary landscaping for food. Academy power increased, so now the Academy is going to send level 2 heroes. Illo. I don't know who they are, but they're some kind of machines. The Kaltikma are cordial. I appreciate that. Apparently we now know where the... Oh! There is a connection here. Okay. Not sure how I missed that, but I did. Keep going. Operation Be a Shit still in play. Soul. I can't get the Corvette. I'm a little short. I really want it, though. On the Shoulders of Supergiants has ended. Ugh, we lost 20 happiness from that. That hurts a bit. Petra leveled up. That's good. So now we could give you extra influence per person on your planets and extra science per colonized planets with anomalies. That's actually great. This one would give you more production per planet and per sterile planet. Conscription genius, transformational leadership. That's just extra approval on the planet. That's really good, but I think I'm going to go for research sanctuaries for now. Yeah, every once in a while, planets with oddities worthy of discovery are discovered. Worthy of study, I can read. By dedicating a portion of the planet's surface to preservation, study, and investigation, universities and laboratories are given free reign to uncover the mysteries of the galaxy. That'll give us, of course, more influence and more science. Two good things. All right, good stuff. And that's because Traders Reach built the Miners Union, which means we're also getting extra titanium per turn. And we are now finally getting 1.5 adamantium per turn as well. Right now, we can't exploit those. What's going on here? Remove nearby outpost. Yeah, you have an outpost like in my area. Get that the hell out of here.
You're making the Sophonicity nervous.
We didn't come here to start a fight. We aren't leaving. We need the system. We could press them diplomatically to get pressure, or we condemn them, making it easier to go to war. We'll press them on it. Okay, so we're going to start building pressure towards them. How about the others? Any chance of peace with Doria? No. What about Federian? No. Horatio doesn't even know who we are. Hannah does not know. Actually, well, apparently there are Volters here. I did not know this. Volters are here. Okay. All good things. Happy that the Belel likes us more. That's kind of a big deal. They are now giving us dust, manpower, and science. Very nice. Okay, keep being a shit. Keep an eye on Decky. We got this in 2 turns. Unless they try to drain our resources to take it away. Hear my last cry. What looked like a huge asteroid approaching one of your system stars turned out to be a fragment of an ancient planet that burst ages ago. What makes it different are the remains of a strange alien structure, or multiple structures, upon it. What will you do before the planetary fragment flames into the sun? We could make tours to visit it and learn more about who lived there. Get dust and influence on the Empire for 10 turns. Respect the dead, get science and approval, or send a team of scientists to get a random research. I'm going to get random research, please. Thank you. Unfortunately, the game's annoying and doesn't tell you which research you got. So what looks new? Efficient shielding. I know we researched that. I can't even see the name of this one, but we did research it. We got all this stuff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, colonized Baron, we got 100%. Off-world agribusiness, we got machine bacteria, eukaryotic sap, I know we got that. Baryonic shielding. Did we research this ourselves? Yeah, this is for the wormholes. Prev scale accelerators, I know we did that for the outpost. So over here, got those 2. Galactic Commodities Exchange, multi-thread management. What is the random tech? Oh, well, I think it's the one over here. High energy magnetics is what we got. Tractable armaments. It can give you defensive bombardment in the case of invasions, and titanium shrapnel. Allows your weapons to be better at killing enemy crew. Interesting. Definitely nothing I'm losing my mind about over here. Autonomous construction. Interesting. Cloaking module, huh? Kinetic enhancer. Ooh. Okay. Unstable isotope. Extra energy damage. What would be nice would be to research one extra thing over here so that we could move on to the next tier. Because the next tier is going to give us stronger weapons as well. Which we eventually want. Okay, we have over 1,000 influence. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a Corvette so that we have a decent ship. I was going to say a decent fighting ship, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Hello. Oh, you're pirates. Cool. Blockade this place. All right, by putting a defense order here, we are saying to blockade the system. It will lower dust, influence, and science production, and negate the production of resources on this planet. Send a probe down this way to find more of their towns. Hi. The Bahagaba. Temperate, disarming diplomacy. Cheaper peaceful treaty cost on empires per alliance and per peace. Interesting. They have a lot of influence. Look at this thing. This is a huge influence ring on this planet. Why are they so influential? We got... Ooh, did we get both planets? Dude. All right. Intensive cultivation. Extra food per system level and even more on the original Empire population. So for humans. Cool. Sustainable farms. Excellent. Let's get chameleon spaces. That'll get us the Planet Cracker Factory / lab. That will allow us to convert industry into science for places that have built everything. Or I should say, the Slag and Sludge Center, planetary improvement that gives you extra resource generation. That's pretty good. Minimize this so we can see what else is happening. New population collection bonus for humanity. Because we've hit 10 humans, we get extra political support. The higher you hit, the more bonuses you get. So at 20 humans, we get extra production industry on systems with custom faction population. We're major faction. That's just where humans are the majority. And if we can hit 50 human population, we get extra influence per industry, which is pretty darn good. Okay, Traders Reach has colonized the jungle. I had a feeling more stuff happened. Nearus. They're a minor civilization. Never heard of them. System colonized on Deki. We failed? Hold the phone.
Will only make the war more painful.
The outdated fleet you sent our way, we won't collect antiques. Get out now. No. Who is that? Who went up here? I can't even see what fleet this is. Get my Corvette out. Move over here to Ying. All right. Refuse. Our fleets are just passing through. Sometimes to move forward, one has to go backwards. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Increase pressure. They're hostile. Wait, why are the pirates attacking us? I don't want to fight the pirates. Fall back. We'll fall back to Deki and we'll garrison there and heal. Our anger is faded. We relent. -5 approval. Cheaper to close borders. So putting pressure back on them actually gave them a happiness debuff. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But yes, bring our troops back. That was actually dumb. All right, Deki. Obviously, we're going to buy the Cerebral Reality, get us more dust coming in right away, especially since this place is a drain on dust without it. And an industry for now. Put a Corvette on the docket so we can buy it once we can afford to do so. Research queue's currently empty. Yeah, let me look at the technology screen. Improved fleet management. OpEx gear. Hardened alloys. That will let us make strike fighters. Wait, we can go all the way up here? How the heck do we have access to... Oh, my goodness, what? We got it because of one of our rewards. I don't think No, we got it because of our law. It's going to cost too much. We get 396 per turn. This would take hundreds of turns. But if we went with something else, like applied cryogenics, we could build a medium ship. If we built a medium ship, we change the course of the entire game. That's my job now. Because you think I made them angry. Oh, I'm mad at them. Okay, Deki has their first one. We have 2 planets thanks to that. One of them doesn't have any people on it, but it's considered colonized anyway. It's an Arctic planet. We found the colony in the Fuyo system, or Fuyu system. Mind over body. Still need for traditional substance. Large quantities of food go into the lab and factory for analysis. They're pragmatists, apparently. They may predate the Endless. Neat. Found blue cap mold somewhere. Not sure where. Okay, cerebral reality's done here. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, let's just wait and gather money. I'm actually tempted to sell some resources here. I do get spuds per turn, but not much. I will get Jade Onyx at some point per turn. What would I get if I sold 10 of the Hyperium? 200 gold dust? That's garbage. Ugh. All right, don't worry about it. Okay. Our ships aren't going to heal until we get them back into friendly. They'll heal 3% in neutral territory. But obviously I want them fully healed. So get them back home. Okay. This ship is, of course, heading up this way. And that's exactly what I want them to do. Go to this line here. Contact them. It's free. We could try to be friendly with those guys. It wouldn't hurt. But yes, I want to get a first medium ship now. If I can get one medium ship, slap it over here, I can threaten the hell out of these nerds. That's exactly what I want to do now. Trader's Reach has colonized the Boreal planet. They now don't have anything to build right this millisecond, which means I can give them things to build. Boreal is a cold type planet. They have a cold, hot, and temperate planet. That's funny. Which means they could make use of the magnetic field generator pretty well, too. They are growing, so they might not need sustainable farms. Intensive cultivation can only be built once per empire, so that's going to go on Terra. Let's make them happier. Then make them smarter. Yeah, we'll go in this order here. Okay. There's no point in building ships there because there's no star lanes to send them elsewhere. Until we can get them, until we can get around without star lanes, which requires warp speed tech, there's no point. Okay. We don't need to colonize another planet right now. Our population here isn't growing nearly fast enough. Don't worry about it. Work on the analytical machine. Work on happiness. Work on science. Work on dust. All right. Good stuff. Okay. Up they go. Yeah, building a big army this early on would be really, really tough. Damn pirates. They really fricked us over there. Ugh, and they haven't finished here yet, but they're going to soon. I may need to just go straight to war with these guys. do some nasty things. Ionic crystal. Strange crystals that emit ionic waves on similar frequencies to the brain waves of sentient beings. 30 science and 3 extra science per person on the system. Dang. That seems neat. Titanium price is going up a little bit. Since we make adamantium, we could technically try to start selling some of it. We could make money that way. Well, ionic crystal is not cheap either. Super spuds are actually kind of cheap. Not that it matters. We throw plenty of them to upgrade our systems for now. All right. Why do these guys like us so much? I think we did a thing once to make them like us more. Okay. That didn't sound good. Oh, the probe we sent down found another planet of theirs, Sargus. Babies, not booms. There's been a noticeably increased birth rate in one of the systems of your empire, Ying, that identifies as militarist and scientific. This trend is particularly strong among the Harosham. Why? Your advisors say it's a cultural response to the instability of galactic warfare, while a leading analyst claims it's a reaction to the prosperity of peace. Perhaps no one really knows. Either way, your systems can look forward to a burgeoning generation of pacifists in the next generation. Haroshams have joined Yang. Alright. Yeah, get over here. Garrison up. Okay, in the garrison, they'll heal plenty more. Okay. Harosham. Simple and agricultural. The pacifist Harosham are relatively introverted traders and farmers. They'd be good on sterile planets, of which Ying 1, the lava planet, is considered sterile. But other than that, not super impressive. Let's bring Ying up to level 2 modernization, since we can do that in one turn. And, you know, it comes with all that crap that you see on the screen there. Definitely worth it. 7 turns for applied cryogenics. We are past we are past turn 60, by the way. So things are popping. Looking to the future, excavating the past. We have 3 systems of level 2 or higher. Your glittering systems are jewels in your empire's crown. Petra must learn much, and even bringing a very useful industrial boost to the table. Will you make this your legacy when the time comes through? Sci-fi design school. We now build this to get extra production per system level on systems. New quest. The Empire grows. A picture of its end state slowly emerging. It'll be glorious, there's no doubt of that. What troubles you, though, is whose glory will it be? The betrayer is still at large. Yolinka is still silent, despite being encouraged to speak. Now your empire spans light years rather than light minutes. The scope for uprising seems greater than ever. You fret, pace the palace, demand updates from distant fleets night and day. The people are happy, though, are they not? They live in an era of unrivaled prosperity, do they not? And those that have joined the empire, have they not come to understand that their old ways were inefficient, backwards, and ultimately leading them to destruction? Who are you kidding? Revolt is always on your mind. You obsess about a distant system turning against Araya. The idea of Petra as Emperor-elect gains more support with each passing season. You will have no true peace until the betrayer is uncovered, caught, and neutralized. Harness the mood of the Empire, Petra counsels, and cement your power. What do you mean? I mean impose your will by enacting more laws. Men are strange creatures. They will rail against spoken words, but give those same words permanence in writing. They will obey to their dying breath. Never forget the power of the rule of law, Your Imperial Majesty. The industrial base of the Empire has never been stronger. The time is ripe for passing industrial laws to cement your grip. We'll get 60 Jade Onyx by doing this. We need to have 2 industrial laws for 20 turns. It means we need to change the Cram Exam Act if we wanted to do this. I don't think it cost anything to repeal this. Actually, that made applied cryogenics go from 6 turns to 5. That must be the happiness bonus. Yeah, 2 of our systems went to happy. All right. So now we could do New Colony or Yimby. local zoning and building code restrictions. By overruling obstructionist NIMBY policies, not in my backyard policies of local governments, imperial authorities are able to accelerate development with significantly fewer resources. So it lowers system development luxury cost per turn up to 30%. Actually, that's not bad. Let's pass that. We don't need it right this second, but this will take us towards our goal, and it would be nice. Too bad it's too late to make this cheaper, but, you know, it is what it is. We've improved speed there by quite a bit. How much does it cost to upgrade now? Can we see that in the economics? Does it change? 16. Hot dang, look at that change. Dimitri's leveled up. He's over here on Seoul, and now the people of Seoul are more industrious and make more food than ever. Very good. And we could speed up the university. We'll pay for it with influence. Let's get this done now. That's going to be 2 more FIDSI for all the people, of which there is, what, 7 people on this planet? Nice. Okay. 14 FIDSI, 5 influence, and 10 happiness. Get that done. I think that's all I want from you right now. However, Decky. If I save my money, I could save it for a medium ship and build that first. So now I have things to think about, you know? Not things, thinks. I'm in first place, second place score-wise, third place score-wise. Horatio's in front of us. But the dang Kadim are numerically pretty far ahead. The Narc University is done. That's beautiful. Okay. I don't think I need to build anything else here right this second. We lost our plus 10. That's okay. We still have 353. We've lost double experience for heroes. That's fine. That's only on Trader's Reach. We lost our minus 10 here. That's actually great. Yeah, our planets are happy now. Beautiful. We're getting 153 influence per turn. 353 dust, which could be better. We are missing something over here. Sorely. And I can feel it. I just have to make sure I can identify it. Actually, Hyperion Magnetics would be good. Actually, Advanced Fusion Power would be better. We have to choose between one of these. Advanced Fusion Power would be better because that will give us better torpedoes that we can pay for with Titanium, as well as better slugs for flak. However, we need impactless sites. These allow us to buy things cheaper, and in the market, they'll allow us to buy heroes. Give me this. 11 turns. It'll be worth the wait. Discovered the planet Sahar. Though Sahar appears to be just another dry planet at first, devoid of anything other than the simplest of life forms, faint geometric patterns that beg to be investigated seem to be etched on its surface. Initial scans indicate that the surface ruins do not appear to be related to these patterns. It's clearly a story here of some form of civilization, but nothing remains that can be easily documented from orbit. Only excavation and exploration may potentially reveal what might have once existed. All right, we got our 30 titanium from this. Using your crystal sample as a guide, you've led your fleet to the uninhabited planet, apparently rich in minerals, but your scanners pick up no signs of life. Okay, we are sweeping the planet. After performing a brief survey, one of your geologists has come to you with astonishing news. This planet is littered with thousands of small pockets of dust. Not dust in its natural form, but dust scattered in clumps and jagged patterns in the crystalline bedrock. Almost as if the planet had once been violently struck by thousands of dust-bonded meteorites. Interesting. Let's see. A simple test confirms your geologist's suspicions. She advises that it'll take months of further study before the dust can be extracted in any usable form. You do not mention it to her, but the planet gives you a strange feeling. It feels as if you're treading over a long-forgotten graveyard. The dead are dead, and even if this might be a somewhat disrespectful act, your empire needs dust. Send an expedition to the indicated curiosity on Sahar. Dust deposits of this magnitude may have already attracted salvage gangs, so it might be best to go ready for a fight. 100 dust. That is Sahar. It's a unique arid planet. It's huge. It has micro factories on it. and the quest curiosity. Alshot 2 has an average jade onyx deposit and a dense atmosphere. Alshot 3 is a barren planet of medium size with several curiosities that we don't know about yet. And Alshot 4 is a huge frozen gas planet. No anomalies, but outstanding science potential. Okay, we will guard this planet. I want to colonize it at some point. But more importantly, I need to do science. And even more importantly than that, I think I'm going to need a medium ship to hold my ground here. So, we need several things now. One, we need a new patrol ship. 2,100 to buy a patrol ship? Are you actually joking me? Ugh. These things would normally only take 3 turns to actually spoot out. Tell you what, I'm putting the settler and the patrol ships at the top. Also, I can expand this to make it bigger. It'd be nice to do so, I think. I want those done. Okay, down here at Decky, these guys should be... Oh, crap, there's an even bigger pirate force. Why are they coming this way? Get off my planet, you jerks. Okay, they're moving down now. I guess they're patrolling? They're definitely trolling. Form a fleet. Head to Alhena again. We're gonna try to troll them some more. Okay. Military ship prices decrease, so we can't use that anyway, so who cares? Alright. So Sol will be done with the settler in 1 turn. Which the settler has to actually just hang out and wait. Because we have to... We're gonna have to check out that planet and take out whatever's there first. Alright. Oh, damn it. Nah. Turn around. Head back to Decky. The Galactic Census is coming up. And although you have greater worries on your mind, you remember what one of your wisest advisors said, that a great leader is often judged not by his actions, but by the statistics he leaves behind. Perhaps it's worth investing a bit of effort to leave your mark on history, as the databases will remember it. Vital statistics. We get 30 Hyperium in less than 40 turns, possess 2 ships of at least 324 offensive power. That's a nice reward. Build. In less than 40 turns, generate 322 industry in one of your systems. That's easy, but the reward sucks. Hoard. Stockpile 3,805. That reward also sucks. We're going for the best reward here. We can get ships 324 offensive power, right? Building a military armada stronger than anything seen before will ensure your name is writ large in the history books. Settlers done in Sol. Drone networks are done in Decky. Eventually we need to... Ooh, it's only 12 now. But we do need to get this place modernized. Okay. You're going to build that, of course. Just keep it coming. So... Of at least how much strength? 324. We don't have any better weapons than this. So relying on the medium ship is what we're going to have to do. Yep, turn around, guys. Ugh. That's very frustrating. I think we're going to have to go to war with them. I mean, I've said that before, but still, I'm thinking it even harder now. I'm paying for applied cryogenics. We also get a support module called antimatter lenser, but I don't care about that. Okay, Trader's Reach, magnetic field generators, more science, beautiful. Okay. Trader's Reach also grew. Okay, Impact the Sites is next. That'll take 7 turns. More importantly, battleships. Yes. Our first medium class ship. Because it's medium, every module we put on here will be doubled. So, module effects colored in blue scale with level and module multiplier, whereas red only scale with the module multiplier. Okay. So yes, it has 4 slots for weapons. No dual slots of weapons, okay. 4 potential slots for armor, including 1 armor support slot. 2 support slots, and a weapon or armor slot. So, this thing is going to have the power that we need. I want missiles on it. I absolutely want missiles on it. Because that's going to increase the power exponentially. I want a flak gun, I think, at the top. Right here. Yeah, swap those 2 out with flaks. Beautiful. And up front, I'm kind of tempted to stick with a missile. The coil gun does like guaranteed damage, but it's really weak. Frequent but weak burst. Cooldown 1 second. Compare that to the flak, which is 1.7 seconds. All right, well, I mean, it is faster, I suppose. But it hits so much harder. It reduces hull absorption. So that means any hull absorption you have on it can get brought down. That's interesting. Give it 2 hull plates. Give it the Hyperium engine so that it can dodge a little bit. Not very high, but a small chance. Still trying to think what I want to do with this one in the front. The sync laser has decent damage. Remember, everything's doubled on the damage, too. What if we replace it with the beam instead? It actually gives it a little bit more power, and it's effective at all ranges. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the beam. Alright. Apply this battleship. Put one on the docket. Remember, it's going to cost titanium and Hyperium to actually build. It takes 8 turns to build, 8,000 gold to speed it up. I think Terra by far has... Oh, actually Trader's Reach has a lot of production too, but Trader's Reach doesn't help because we can't send ships out from Trader's Reach. Ooh, I'm gonna need this here eventually. Put that on the docket. 12 turns for you to send out a battleship, huh? Put it here anyway. It's more important for sure. Decky, I'm gonna have you actually put a battleship on the docket too. It would take you 34 turns to build it, so it's not... Do not consider it a priority for you, but eventually I'm going to want you to build a battleship. 3 battleships in our fleet. It's probably stronger than anything these nerds can bring to bear. Probably. Alright. Head on back. Apparently they can't head back yet.
Make the war more painful.
Look, dude, I was planning on bringing them back, but increase that pressure. We are literally just passing through, so not that you knew that at first. Bye. Thanks for threatening us for nothing. We got a little bit of pressure on them now, mainly because they keep pressing us. Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of pressure soon. Impactless sites is gonna be big. If I can get the battleships out and assign a hero to a battleship fleet, I will have what I need to basically sweep the map. All right, patrol ship's done. Good. Okay, battleship's in the works. It will not be cheap, but it will be worth it. I could crush these 4 bastard ships. Yes, 1 battleship would crush that entire armada. I'm fairly certain of it. The Horna like us a bit. Go ahead and throw down a little bit of a praise for them, and the Dabi as well. That's not them. They're the Ambler. That's your planet. Sorry. You're not the Horna either, technically. You're the Yusho. So, whatever. Wait, you guys already... whatever. Okay, this Corvette. Go ahead and bring the Corvette down to Deki as well. I know I could be exploring, and I probably should have another ship to do some dedicated exploring. But I don't. Okay. Impactless sites will be done in a couple turns. I'll be able to buy my battleship very soon. Out of the blue, literally, a new minor faction has abruptly moved into one of your planets and have no intentions of leaving anytime soon. Whether they're friendly or not is yet to be discovered. Hopefully their intrusion won't be long. It's up to you to decide how best to treat them. Calgeros. Integration or exclusion? Diversity or purity? The choice for the moment has been forced upon you. Oh, we did this. Be the first to have 3 unique star system improvements in your empire. Got 1,000 free dust. Political survey says the industrialists are in the lead, with the militarists close behind, as well as the ecologists. Scientists have dropped down to 6% in the polls. Wow, that's a huge drop. All right. So because of the analytical engine being done, that's actually what got us that win. Very nice. Extremely nice, even. Okay. I know there are a lot of things I could consider building and creating and etc., etc. But I want to focus my attention. I think if we garrison this fleet, we'll be safe. For now. How strong are they? 263, 325. Not as strong as those pirates, I bet. We're also up to 454 dust per turn. Yeah, I want to buy a hero. At least one. Obviously, if I can buy more in the future, even better. I need heroes to be governors on all my planets. But probably more importantly, I need at least one warrior hero. I don't know who he's going to be. Or she. But I hope they're effective. We're almost at 10 turns of industrialist laws. When is the election? 7 turns, okay. We should be safe. Because, yeah, actually our permanent law, the one that will get swapped out, is a science law. And this one kind of sucks, to be honest with you. So I'm happy the scientists are losing. Okay. Go ahead and garrison this group. They'll just stick around, help out if the planet gets attacked, all that good stuff. 3 turns for a battleship from Seoul. I don't think we need to pay for it. That is, pay to speed it up. All right, about to zoop. They zooped. Garrison them as well. Okay, so now this garrison is worth 500 attack and defense. They have 6,000 health. They're doing okay-ish. Okay, impactless sites is done. This is a big deal. As science and technology evolve, industrial sites must deal with the increasingly dangerous substances handled under increasingly extreme conditions. The science of building these sites in an environmentally neutral way is critical for public health. Pulvis production. More dust per person per planet. Cheaper buyouts for both ships and construction. Access to mercenaries and heroes. Decolonization, which is an upgrade of the previous way of evacuating planets. Gets us some money back, basically. Oh, no, actually, we get a colony ship back. Only Lumeris and Bolters gain a dust equivalent, apparently. That's because I don't think they use those. Anyway, Adamantian Salvager. Dust per command point destroyed. That's interesting. Okay, now we can go for something else. I don't think I want to do the recommended path right now. I think I want stronger missiles. We're going to have to pay to get the battleships upgraded to use these, but it'll be totally worth it. Okay, 10 turns for those missiles. But now if we head over here, there are 9 heroes available. And they are getting pricey. So we better buy some now. Actually, they're all at 1.7, but still. Dominic Havenen. Look at this smug-looking bastard. He's an overseer. He's mostly focused on fleet development. He's a militarist, though, which could actually be useful for us. So, he gets all the United Empire stuff, of course. Farming logistics. Life sign targeting. Extra damage dealt by weapon modules. Well, that's feeling pretty good. Speed, shield capacity, and less upkeep on fleet. Ooh, that's sexy. Ooh, 16% extra dust, food, and industry on systems. Wow, he could be very flexible. This guy's tempting. Although this person's name is Baramaxa, and that's kind of awesome. He's a tree guy, an unfallen. Overseer, scientist, not what I need right now. Ooh, this guy. I can change the heroes' names? That's sick. Hey, you want to be a hero? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm pausing because my brain cannot remember which letter of the Greek alphabet this is. But anyway, they are a Riftborn, which means they come out of, well, they're apparently masters of science and industry, and they come out of like a different dimension. They're guardians though, and they're militarist. So they are all in on fighting, except for the part where they're all in on increasing system stuff with 3 of their upgrades. There's one for ships. Shield generation per second on flotilla on ships. Wow, that means for every ship in the flotilla. And extra shield capacity. And shield penetration. Whew. Okay. And then the military stuff, Battlefield Grandmaster, extra shield capacity and damage on fleet. I mean, that's a no-brainer. What else do we have available? Your counselors. I don't want a counselor right now. That is a Horatio. Totally is. Hi, Andro. I'm surprised they even use names other than Horatio. Let's see. An overseer, Koros Apogee, a craver, Clev Saint Siotia, a seeker, very science, Voidiani, fervent and powerful. They will be adept at control, command, and spreading their influence. Shield capacity on ships, energy weapon damage specifically. Okay. Extra ship health and damage? That's pretty good. They are apparently very fervent in their religiosity. This one might make it a good governor, though. And then we have Gaudy Builder, a religious overseer of the Eusocials, coming up with synergistic plans to improve group efficiency. Like Hive Mind. All right, I see where you're going. Forced labor. Boy. All right, let's get some heroes. Dominic, I think you're a no-brainer. All right, buying him. And yeah, I'm gonna grab Clev. You know, we'd have two more. We'd have 2 more governors, so I'm gonna get the Godel Builder as well. Godel? I don't know. Godel Builder, 87. Okay. First, Dominic Havanen. Dominic Havanen. I think it's Havanen. Looks good. I don't know where I'm going to put him right now, because we don't have a fleet that's ready for him. I mean, I could push someone out of Seoul. I guess put the patrol Actually, I don't need to do that. I could just put him as part of his own fleet. Here's his ship, by the way. Its name is Ops. And honestly, it's a weak little shit. I could apparently put titanium probes on it. Well, why do you have 4 movement things on your ship, dude? Get these off of here. This could be a weapon slot. That's support only. That's support only. That's support only. Okay. You have plenty of shield. Your one weapon right now is the ion torpedoes, which are great. But let's also give you a pinch beam. Yeah, right up front. Okay, look, you only need really 1 for speed. Okay, take that off. Because that'll also give you a Hyperion engine, which gives you the evasion. Now for your last one, fleet accelerator. This speeds up the entire fleet. Yes. Okay. Cost 7. We have plenty of Hyperion. Very nice. Yeah, create a fleet with Dominic. Put it on Sol. Okay, for now he's just kind of chilling there. Cleve Saint Ciota. The Voidiani are kind of cool. All right. I'm going to assign you to a system. We have Ying and Deki available. I'm going to put you on Ying, which means Godel's getting Deki. All right. Good stuff. Does cost a little bit to keep them on there. Their cost goes up as they level up, as you would expect. Shells has a ship. It's called the Drop. So we can rename their ships and we can rename them. So again, if you want, just let me know. Either way, very cool. Oh, here's Godel, in case you were wondering. He's got a camera. It's pretty great. It's like a little GLaDOS personality orb. I love him. I just realized we're like way over time right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just slap both of these out of here and turn it all into a fleet for now. Okay. It's a sucky little fleet for now. The Vanquisher's Navy. But it's about to get much better. In fact, I could still afford to speed this up. Buy it with influence. Buy an escort ship, too. One more turn. This is how you know it's a 4X game, because I'm like, one more turn. Okay. Oh. Well, we now have the technologies required to build the behemoth. Someone else finished it. Came from a wreck. Someone else got, 2 others got a lot of Eden incense, but I don't know if I care about that. Wreck, however, is a thing that dwarfs any known ship hull, and whose exploitation goes far beyond military applications. There's much more to see, and even more to learn. Deciduous trees. We've apparently seen them somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've seen them before. Escort and battleship are out and ready to rock. They are worth 4 command points. The escort's worth 1. The battleship is worth 3. So, you know, for a total of 6 merged points. This fleet now has 1,800 attack power, 1,300 defense power. They can settle. They can patrol, and they're going to go to Ulshot. And they'll be there in 5 turns. Dimitri leveled up from building all that stuff. 30 science on system. Extra influence per planet. Extra happiness. Extra industry. Give me the public relations expert. Masterful speaker and magnetic personality. Now we're up to 200. That's excellent. It's too bad you guys are going to be way past there by the time Ying is done with that battleship. You guys are going down soon. I totally want to destroy them. And I will. Okay, I have to stop, or I will do this for like 4 more hours. That is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Endless Space 2. If you enjoyed it, just let me know by giving a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, because it'll keep coming and all that stuff. We might actually get to the point where we can take Horna by force of personality and culture. But we'll see. Thanks again for watching. The battleship doesn't have all its crew, but that's okay. It's not like we're bombarding a planet. My name is Thet. I'll see you in the next video, though, everybody-os. Yo.